Welcome to my journey. Y'all know what the day is. Thrifting day. I get so excited for Tuesday. I'll sit there Monday, yesterday, thinking, oh, I can't wait to go thrifting tomorrow. Listen, to me and David going out on Saturdays, whoo, that just adds to it. But listen, yesterday morning, like me and this one little woman was in there, she said, boy, we had to pick a cold day to be out early, didn't we? I said, yes, because it was so cold. It's cold this morning, but it's supposed to be like, I don't know, really, really cold for a good week or whatever. They use the word snow, but probably not. You know, just a slight, small, minuscule chance of a snowflake or two. Is this in the right place? Anyway, so where I went yesterday was to get my mammogram. So here is my PSA for y'all. I put one on my Facebook group. I'm gonna give y'all one here. Go get it. It don't hurt. I mean, you don't sign up to do it every day, but it's not like the most worst pain you've ever felt in the world. It's just maybe a little uncomfortable, but I'm here to tell you. Men, you'll just have to deal with this. The longer they are, the easier it is. Honey, you don't realize how flat them things are until they flop them up on that machine. Oh, y'all, when we were young, did we ever stop to consider one day those would be these? I didn't. I mean, you know, things will happen with age, with losing weight. I don't know where I am, but still, actually, sit like a couple of old flat tires. I'm gonna tell you the funniest one. Now, I've always done it from the side, one at a time. That's the only way I've ever done it. And apparently, losing weight or sagging more from losing weight, or just from sagging from being old. She said, must be a skunk out there because I smell it. She said my skin folded right there in the middle, and it, I guess, give her some kind of funky look. And she wanted to see like both areas there in the middle at the same time. So she just plopped them up on there together, standing front ways. This is what they look like. I kid you not! That's exactly what they look like! I felt like I was in some cartoon or something. Oh, but, you know, a lot of people are scared to go get one. They hurt, oh, they're gonna hurt. Oh, I'm embarrassed. Honey, these women have seen so many boobies, you just have to get up and do a dance with a top hat on for them to notice what they look like. They ain't worried about your boobies. Go on, get it done. It's important. It can save your life. So that's what I did yesterday, and it's over. Bing bang boom. They do it so fast, a whole lot faster than they used to. I guess maybe the machines have over the years gotten more advanced or whatever. But anyway, so here's what I got to tell you. This is the best news of the day. So I made my appointment for my NASCAR experience. Yes, I did. March the 7th. And when I went to sign up, pick my day, when I was checking out, of course, David had given me the gift certificate, so I put that in to pay for it. But it asked, do you want the video? So it'll do, the way I understood it, it will do the video showing you where you're going and looking at you. So I'm like, of course. So I paid for that myself. I didn't even ask him. I just paid for that myself because I want a video. Oh my gosh. So if there is any way possible, I don't know how they'll give it to you. I don't know how they'll deliver it to you. But if there's any way possible, I will certainly put it on my video. I cannot wait. And it said, now you only get 6 laps around, which is going to be boom, over with, and you're done, because that takes no time at all. But it says your entire experience will be about 2 hours. So I'm guessing there's a lot of rules and maybe getting your fire suit on and stuff like that. Maybe I don't know if they let you tour the pits. I don't know. But I plan on recording everything I can, because I'm so excited. Listen, it's fixing to be race season right here in just a minute. That's another thing. Yesterday, I'm wearing my racing shirt because I was all thinking about racing. They announced the format change yesterday. Me and Dave have been waiting. 3:30 yesterday. We was waiting because they was going to announce it live, how they were going to change the championship format. Well, you know I hate the playoffs. Hate them. Guess what? They did away with the playoffs. Now it's just going to be chase. The chase for the cup. 10 race chase. So that means the first 26 races, you get to earn the top 16 spots in the chase. And then whoever at the end has the most points wins the cup. So it's not like a whole 36 race, whoever gets the most points, which would be like the OG, I think would be the best. This is a good compromise, a 10 race chase. So none of this, oh, you either have to do it, you're eliminated. No, you know, then another race or two, you're eliminated, blah, blah, blah. No, this is about consistency, keeping up with your points, good finishes, the whole 9 yards. So I am here for it. I'm excited. So the first race, of course, is the Daytona 500, and it will be the, I think, 25th passing of Dale Earnhardt Sr. that day. So I am sure they will do a lot of you know, I get on here and talk, and I can't ever think of my words. I'm not looking for the word memorials, tributes to him, I'm sure. But they're having what they call the Clash at Bowman Gray, which is up here in North Carolina. Little old bitty track. That ought to be interesting. But that's not part of the cup. That's just a race. I think it comes up 1st of February, maybe in a couple weeks. And then February, oh, I done forgot what the date is for the Daytona. But you know my boy, he won it the last 2 times. Could he make it 3? Ooh, I don't know, he might could. But anyway, I don't know, was there anything else? Anything else I was going to talk about except boobies and racing? Listen, there'd be some men out there somewhere and say, what else is there? Oh, I'm choking myself up. Oh gosh, all right, well, I really can't think of nothing else to say at this moment in time while we're driving. So I will pick it up when I have something. Okay, so I found a few things in there. Look, I got this for 49 cents. I didn't know what it was. So I Google Lensed it. It is a part of a name brand Omnibox, I think it's called, bento box for kids. And it is the thermos part. I can sell this, and guess how much I gave for it? 49 cents. I can sell that on eBay. Easy. And then I found this for Jacob. I don't know if he'll play with it or not, but it was just so cool. It's like this little, oh, up here, you see the letters? Like it's just got a magnet on it, and you drive the cars. So like tell him to drive it to whatever letter. It was $2.99, and you know today was Senior Citizen Day, so everything was 25% off. Well, go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and scold me. I did not make a pact with myself before I went in to not look at t-shirts. So guess what? I looked at t-shirts. I got a lot of t-shirts. But there's good ones. Oh my gosh. I better make some money off of t-shirts, or I'm going to be selling just to be selling. But I do. I check them out, make sure that, you know, it's not oversaturated. if they sell for a decent price over what I pay for them. So I got some good ones today. I got me one gray Appalachian shirt, t-shirt. A little bit of heat on in here, a little bit. And so I was standing there looking, and there was this woman. Okay, so she's a younger woman, and her daughter. They were there. They got up and got in line. Everybody else was sitting in their cars, I guess because it's cold this morning, and us old people didn't want to get out in the cold. But it was like right a minute till they opened, so I got on out. Well, the woman, she got out of her car, and her girl made a beeline for the door. They were standing right there, and she had a humongous bag, because you have to bring your own bag, right? Well, I had to buy one in there because I took a small bag in. I wasn't planning on buying a bunch of stuff. Anyway, she had a humongous bag. I said, boy, she's planning on doing some shopping. Well, she goes straight in, fast as she can, to the clothes. Well, where I was looking at the t-shirts, across from there is the men's department, and like books and DVDs and stuff like that. I didn't look at those. And she got down at the other end of the t-shirts. I started on this end, and she was down at the other end. I'm like, oh my God, she is a reseller. She is gonna look at these t-shirts and resell t-shirts, because she had that big bag. And I was like, oh my God, she's gonna find something I need. She's gonna get it. She's gonna get it. I was like checking her out. She was just over on, and she had her phone out. There's you a big hint. when somebody's doing that and got their phone out, they're checking comps. Well, she had a coat, and she had it laid up over the buggy, and she was checking it and doing this. So she was over to the side, out of people's way, I guess, going over that coat, taking pictures of that coat. And I'm like, okay, she's not looking at the t-shirts. I don't want any competition, you know, but I'm gonna start working on them this week. Getting them washed up and hung up, and I'd like to run into some more hangers up here at Habitat, because I know I ain't got enough. Them hangers I bought the other week, but I want to start getting them hung up. I want to get them. That pack of free labels I got up there at Habitat a few weeks ago. They're like that big, but you put them through the printer, you know, printer labels. I'm going to use that to number my shirts so I can keep up with them. I thought, well, that'd be I didn't know what I'd use them for, but I knew you don't pass up a pack of free labels. You just don't. So that'd be perfect. Good size. They'll stick around the shirt. Won't hurt nothing. I'll number everything, so everything will have a number. I can put that in my listing so I don't get confused. So those are free. So I thought that's pretty good. But they're getting more stocked up in there now, because there was a lot of stuff. And you know what? Oh my gosh, you know what I did? I passed up a Pioneer Woman bowl. I should have got it and just took the lid off and used it as an eating bowl, but I didn't, because I've got all those refrigerator dishes that I bought at C-Van. Remember that? And David used 2 of them last night for leftovers, and it's probably because the 2 bowls with lids, plastic lids, the Pyrex bowls, were in the dishwasher. That's probably the main reason, because he's just so afraid that he's gonna break my dishes. I'm like, just use them, just use them. So I looked in there this morning, sure enough, there it was. Had the leftovers in them. They're nice because they're not round, so they don't take up as much room. They stack neatly together, so I like them a lot. But nothing else struck my fancy, so we're gonna head up here to Nashville. I sure hope the mystery box gets back filling up with good stuff for the next time we go, because we will go again. I will go again. Well, oh my goodness, I wish I could see this truck coming up here behind me. He's got 500 lights on that truck. He is blinged out, and he's running them things in the daylight. Bruh, man, bruh. That is not required. He must be what they call a cowboy. Them little young boys. Because you know they go in for that blingy bling. Them old timers like David, they don't give a rat's ass about stuff like that. Not even a little bit. That's too much for me, actually. So anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't cut in front of you because it was too slow. So anyway, I'm gonna head on up here and I'll show you if I get anything. Okay, I'm here in the back of my car. I got this for Wesley. It was $10 and I got $1 off for the thing, but it's Fisher Price and it's in really good shape, nice and clean. I can take the cover off and clean it, obviously, wipe it up, but that will be so handy when he comes over and stays, instead of sitting in his little car seat. So I'll show you in the front the other little thing I got. Okay, this is the other thing I got. It's a napkin holder, but oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It's gonna be a beautiful little decor piece. I don't have anything to put in it, don't care. It's just so pretty. $2. So I paid it. Well, 20 cents off. What was I fixing to? I was fixing to tell you something while we was gonna ride over to the Goodwill. Oh my gosh, I done forgot what I was gonna tell you. Oh. Okay, I'll go. Oh my gosh. Well, if I think of it in the Goodwill, I'll tell you on the way to Habitat. Okay, so I went to the other Goodwill and I bought some t-shirts. Only 5. So that was okay. And then I come up here to the Habitat and I only bought 2 things. And these, I'm going to resell them. $2 a box. This one's never been opened. It's these refills from, like, I think the tag could be the year 82. I'm thinking. The way it's written, I don't know, or maybe it was $9.82 marked down to $4 at Walmart. Anyway, I looked them up and you can get a decent price for them, so they would be worth me putting some time into. But then in the free buggies is where I made out. So I got free copy paper. You're not gonna turn that down. A free little melamine bowl. I mean, you know, look, a free one of these. I like these for little meal preps and little things. So this, some pop dots, so it'll make things stick up if I ever get back around to junk journaling. Free. Some little mountain corners, the little corners you put a picture in a book. There, and I shook it. There's some in there, and another. How am I hearing revving up their car so loud? Little basket and a little owl and a nice heavy drinking glass, which is like some of the ones I already have. So all that was free. They had some other stuff in there that, oh, I got my bag nice and full. Some other stuff in there that you could sell. There was one little thing. It was cute. I know you could sell it, but they want too much for their stuff on the most part to try to resell it. You know, some people get mad that people buy stuff at thrift stores and resell it. But the way I see it, as long as the thrift store is getting what they want, what does it matter? If the thrift store wants more, they'll mark it up more. Trust me. Whew, it's hot in here. They will mark it up as far as they want to mark it up. If you go to the thrift stores, you know that. So I get mad when they get there and scoop it up first thing and I don't get to see nothing. I used to fuss about them all the time because I wouldn't get to see nothing. But that was really the only ones I was fussing at, was the ones at Salvation Army, because they would be there every time the boys would push out the bins and just be grabbing, practically grab it out of their hands. And they fussed them and told them, don't grab that out of them bins, you wait till they put it on the shelf. So they were there hawking it, not giving anybody else a chance to even look. Now that did make me mad. I don't act that crazy. I do like to get there first at my Goodwill, but that's not the resale nothing, well, except t-shirts, and there's not no big jump on that. I just like to get there and make sure okay, well, turn, honey. Make sure it ain't something I need, not to resell, something I need. So, listen, I'm about to starve. You know, I told you last week, golly, it's hot. I'm gonna have to take this jacket off. I didn't think it's supposed to be warm today. Oh, excuse me, please. I told you last week, sometimes I think I get hungrier when I eat something. Well, this morning I didn't eat nothing, but I'm still pretty hungry. I left David sleeping on the couch. Bless his heart. Tuesday's his hardest day when he comes in Tuesday mornings because he didn't have much sleep Monday. And so he's really, really tired when he comes in on Tuesdays. I don't even wake him up and tell him I'm leaving. I just let him sit there. Bless his heart. So I guess we will head on back down the highway to my Goodwills and the Shamrock. Okay, so I went to the first Goodwill and I found something. And it's not for me, it's Mr. Coffee. Where does it say that? Mr. Coffee. It's a carafe to put your coffee in. I got it for $4 and I'm going to put it on eBay. Oh, I'm not gonna mess with that. And then I went to the other Goodwill, didn't find anything. So then I thought, well, I'm gonna go to the Habitat down here and the Salvation Army because I never go to those. So when I went to the Habitat, they had this for $3. And you know, I just got those new oil lamps, and I'm pretty sure I have wick. I don't know if I have enough for both of them. And I have those globes that I bought. Where did I find those? At oh, I don't forgot. Nazareth, maybe? Two globes in a box. I was somewhere last week and I remember seeing a bunch of those and thinking, oh, well, if I need any more, I know where to come. And for the life of me, I cannot remember where I saw them. Oh, well. Dude. Oh. Okay. She's sitting there not looking. I have my signal on. I pull out, and then she looks up and starts pulling out. So she stopped and let me go. But now I can't for the life of me remember where I saw those globes. So I'm thinking, was it somewhere me and David went? Oh, you know what? It might have been at the Habitat in Charlotte. Might have been there because it's not somewhere I typically go because I would see them. So that might be where it was. But I was lucky I got that, and green, I'm fine with green. But then I come down here to the Salvation Army where I just was. Nothing. I tell you, they very rarely ever. I used to buy stuff there. It seems like a lot. Not a lot of stuff, but a lot of times I would find something, but now it's very rare I ever find anything. I found some good bargains in there before, but not anymore. It's probably them resale, doggone it, them old doggone resellers. Listen, it's fun just buying that Mr. Coffee because it's like vintage, it's cool, it's fun. I don't need it, but I was able to buy it. You see what I'm saying? So I can make some money back on it. But this is exciting me because it's giving me the opportunity to buy stuff that I wouldn't need just to have, but I can get that thrill, that high of buying it, and then turn around and make some money on it. Hopefully. Okay, dude, bruh, man, come on. It's a gas pedal. Dang. I remembered what I was going to tell y'all. I should go down to Wanda's, but I ain't. I'm just tired and I'm hungry. I broke my candy dish, the one I put Jacob's suckers in. It's an old one. I don't even know if you can call it vintage. It's antique. The old, heavy, covered candy dish. Okay, I can't see behind you, Mr. Van. And, I was bummed. Oh my gosh, I was bummed. I had my candle warmer, you know, with the lamp, and then you set the candle under it and it warms it. I was going to move it. So when I picked it up, I wasn't thinking about the candle sliding, and it was a heavy candle, and it hit that dish and just cracked it. Oh, my feelings was hurt. So I've looked today for something to put his suckers in, and nothing struck my fancy. I'll find something at home to hold them until I can get around to what I want. But Wanda's has like, well, she has row and row of just whatnots, but she has like 2 complete rows of clear stuff, and this was a clear candy dish. So if I find anything anywhere, she would probably be the most oh, I should have already had that down. We're fixing to turn. Where I'd probably have the best chance is what I'm trying to say. But as on down in Concord, I just don't feel like it. I feel like going home, getting me something to eat, propping my feet up, having me a cup of coffee, putting those criminal lines, and do my thing. Listen, when David don't do nothing, it is hard for me to do something. Now, I did stuff this morning because I got up at 1:30. My body's getting back in that habit of getting up in the morning. But I can at least 9 times out of 10 go back to sleep. Go back to bed. So I was up this morning for 2 or 3 hours. Excuse me. And but when I got up, I did things. I emptied the dishwasher. I started washing my towels. I did something else. I can't remember what I did. I'm like, well, at least if I'm gonna get make myself do something. I did stuff yesterday, but like I tell you, when David's home and if he's not doing nothing, if he's taking time off, I feel like I can't do nothing either. If he's on that couch, I feel like I gotta be in that chair. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. I fuss at him all the time. I'm like, don't you have something to do? Not that I don't want him to rest, but if he's resting, then I think I'm supposed to be right there with him. And then it makes me even lazier. Because I tell you, I've got a lazy streak. I don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened to that girl that came back from vacation when I seen Joan. She lasted a month, 2 months max. And then I went right back to, and he's fixed my medicine. I'm lost even more weight. So I don't know what my problem is, other than right now I am hot. I just don't know what my problem is. My oomph is just flat like my boobies in that mammogram machine. That's what it is. Listen, I have all the oomph in the world to go out and hit the thrift stores, to walk in and out, walk around. I don't even have to get a buggy every time. If I think, well, you probably gonna find that. Just walk around. Usually I have to push a buggy to hold my back up, which I still do. But if I'm just gonna run through real quickly, I'll just walk. Don't even get a buggy. I'll make it. I mean, right now my back is hurting, and it's gonna hurt. That, by the way, the epidural he gave me, nothing. Zero, zilch, nada. Not 1 second's worth of relief. So, but I have all the energy I need to go in and out of the thrift stores. I don't get it. Then I get home, it's just like, well, I don't feel like doing nothing. I can't quite put my finger on it. Oh, we got some road work going on up in here. Oh, it scares me, people. Oh, this is where that thing I was telling you about the other day, where they're building that teeny weeny little building. They're cutting something in. They're digging in the ditch or something right in front of it. I'm gonna look at it real good since I have to drive slow. I can't figure out what it's going to be. I mean, it's teeny. It'd be like a garage size, not like David's garage. David's garage is the size of a house, like a small house. I think it's like 30 by something, 30 by 40 something. Well, they got plumbing in it. That must going to be a she shed or something. I don't know. That it's not close enough to anybody's house. Have you got me blocked where I can't turn here? Okay. It's not close enough to nobody's house where it looks like it's anybody's. There's a house. There's a little strip of trees. There's that little bitty. There's a strip of trees and some yard and a house. So nosy me gonna be interested to see what that is. Let's see, what's today? Tuesday? I don't think I checked the mail yesterday. We didn't, because neither one of us went out of the house. Well, except for on mammogram, but that was early. Listen, I get them little Dolly Parton books for Jacob, and every time they send one, they fold it up and put it in that box. David got a delivery the other day. It was in a UPS hard folder, you know what I mean? And it was some gaskets. Good thing it wasn't nothing important that shouldn't have been bent, because they completely had it folded. There was a crease in the envelope and shoved up in there. So that is just aggravating. It's because somebody just don't want to take the time to walk up to the door. I mean, that could have been some pictures. You see what I'm saying? They could have been like a child's pictures or something. Like, let's say they send me some from Sebastian's, which they don't if I ever get them, I order them myself. But anyway, so, well, I'm home. I'm gonna quit moaning. So, let's see. Well, tomorrow's another weigh-in. So I guess I'll see you then.